Hello, my name is Drew Pickles and today I am going to Disney's Doug. You may be wondering why I look like the way I did in the 2003 Rugrats spin-off. Well, the reason being is the Speakonia Network's founder always hears how awful, shitty, horrific, odd, weird, and how much they sucked. The iconic music from Nickelodeon series changed when he went to Disney, just like the Rugrats did in All Grown Up. Disney's Doug and All Grown Up were generic animated sitcoms with middle school kids that looked more like generic teenagers instead of a kid's cartoon with a cartoon about a baby's point of view. Even Ren and Stimpy got shittier when they got an adult party cartoon. Obviously, Nickelodeon regrets not preventing Disney's Doug, All Grown Up and Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon because of how the 90s fans hated all three of them. Doug Funny and Tommy Pickles went from leaders that were role models to narcissistic jerks. Skeeter, Valentine and Chucky were too busy chasing girls and looking for late monsters. Roger Klotz and Angelica Pickles went from villains to greedy rich kids who were too busy focusing on their business careers, bribing people with money, because they were supposed to be antagonists, not rich kids, and by acting like rich billionaires that they didn't care about bullying or insulting Doug, Skeeter, Patty, Connie, Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, Del or the others as much. Point. Alan Leach and Phil and Lil DeVille would occasionally go different ways and not act identical anymore. Chalky Studebaker and Susie Carmichael acted like Mary Sue and the Jock Joe six-pack. The spin-off episodes dug us great opportunity and petition. This showed political corruption and pay-to-play in school politics. So the Speakonia Network's founder decided to add the Drew Pickles from the disliked underrated Rugrats spin-off All Grown Up instead. When I get to Bluffington, many things will be different and look so fucking weird, just like they did in All Grown Up. So, when I get to the new middle school called the BB Bluff Middle School, I will see a line of angry 90s Nickelodeon fans outside yelling about how much Disney's Doug sucked. So I will have to rape all of the men in line. When I'm raping the men in the line, some dipshit sick fuck will say to me, "Hey, it's the older Drew Pickles from that horrible cartoon All Grown Up, and you look like a Christian homophobic Republican who hates gay people." I will then get so fucking angry that I will scream at the top of my lungs and say, "How dare you call me that? I am the most gayest man in the world and I hate straight people." So, while I am very very angry, I will then rape him like just because I'm 10 years older doesn't mean I have a smaller cock, because I don't. It gets bigger and bigger as I get older. So, when I walk in the BB Bluff Middle School, the teachers will not care about me, because they hate having Doug on Disney and not Nickelodeon. When I walk into the classroom, I will see Miss Crystal, who seemed too similar to Miss O'Keefe, and she will say, "What is your favorite book?" And I will say, "The Playboy book that has a photo of you and Miss O'Keefe's naked in the front cover." She will then say to me, "How do you know my secret girlfriend, Miss O'Keefe?" She will say, "Oh yeah, I forgot you are Angelica Pickles' father from the All Grown Up who was more liked in Rugrats." She will then say, "If you bring Miss O'Keefe's and the entire cast of All Grown Up along with that gay cat and dog with their shitty adult party cartoon, I'll buy you a lifetime supply of dildos." I will then call the cast of All Grown Up along with the gay Ren and Stimpy from their adult party cartoon, and I will say, "We can do that later today." Then I will continue going around the school and I will see Roger Klotz and he will say, "Oh my god, you are the gay man, Drew Pickles," and I will say, "Yes, that's me, although I'm a shitty character just like you." He will then say he is secretly dating my daughter Angelica Pickles online. He will then say to me, "I'll buy you all the dildos in the world if you let me see your teenage daughter Angelica Pickles." I will say, "Sure, but first your nose is making me horny, so I will rape you." Then I will walk down the hall, when I will see Guy Graham, the middle school jerk who writes newspapers, and he replaced Roger as the. When I see Guy Graham, who resembled my conservative daughter Angelica's rival Savannah Shane, will say to me, "Who the hell are you?" Then I will say to him, "Hello, my name is Drew Pickles and boy you look hot." He will then say, "Sorry you old fag, but I love Patty mayonnaise." I will then say, "Sorry, but Patty is a lesbian and so I must rape you now like." I will then go to Mr. Bones' office and he will say, "Hello Mr. Bonner, penis time for me to rape you like." I will then go see Doug talking to his friends, and I will go up to Doug and say to him, "Hello Doug, how do you like Disney?" And then Doug will roll his eyes and say to me, "Drew, what are you doing here? And why are you here? And why do you look just like you did in All Grown Up?" I will then say, "The all grown up version of me was considered shitty just like Disney did to you." And then he will say to me, "Why don't you come to Lucky Duck Lake with me and Skeeter later today?" I will then say sure. But first let's funk like bag using Doug's nose as a dildo bag. Then I will walk around Bluffington and notice how everything has changed, which pissed the 1990s kids off. Then I will go to Mr. Dink's house and he will say to me, "Why hello Drew Pickles, you sure look hot." I will then say to him, "Hey Mr. Dink, let's go have an orgy with Doug and Skeeter," and he will say to me, "Sure Drew, and I will bring my electric dildo, which is very expensive." Then we will meet Doug and Skeeter at Lucky Duck Lake and have an orgy like all grown up with Disney's Doug like bag that was swell. I think I will go to Disney's Doug right now.